Today we're going to make the best chocolate raspberry cheesecake. First, we're going to make the crust. I usually use Nabisco chocolate wafers, but one good substitute is chocolate Teddy Grahams. So take about 1.5 boxes. Pulse it until it's a fine crumb. Maybe a little more since there's some big chunks. Add 1/2 cup of sugar. Now you add your melted 1.5 sticks of butter. This will make the crust kind of stick together. You might have to scrape down the bowl a couple times. Once you add the butter, you kind of want the crust to be able to stick together once you squeeze it. Perfect. Next is actually forming the crust. Dump the cookie mixture, spread it out evenly, and then we will build the sides. I take a flat-sided measuring cup, and then once you get to the side, you can use your thumb as a guide, and I just turn the springform pan until everything is compacted. I learned this from my mom. She would make this for very special occasions, and then we started to ask for it for our birthday cakes growing up, and my mom will joke that it's not the easiest cake to make, and when 5 kids were requesting it, she had to make it about 5 times a year. But when there were leftovers, she would put it in the fridge, and all my siblings and I would wake up super early to beat each other down to the refrigerator to have a piece of this for breakfast because it tastes even better the next day. You just want to make sure that the walls are standing up on themselves, and you don't have to par bake this. This will just bake with the filling in it. So now for the filling, you take 3 blocks of cream cheese that I let soften for about 2 to 3 hours at room temperature. 1 cup of sour cream, a cup of sugar, and then last 2 eggs. And then combine until smooth, and you might have to scrape down the sides a couple times. Now for the chocolate. In a microwave safe bowl, add 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. Now add 1/4 cup of coffee, 2 tablespoons of cream. Now microwave this at 30-second intervals until fully melted. Ooh, nice and smooth. Once the chocolate is fully melted, add about 1/2 cup of raspberry liqueur. So let it cool for a couple of minutes because you don't want to put hot chocolate into the eggs because then you'll have chocolate scrambled eggs. Add your chocolate mixture to the filling. And make sure to scrape the bowl. Now pulse it till it's fully combined. And then you're going to have to scrape down the sides a couple times. This is going to be good. Now we're going to add the filling to the crust. Slam it a couple times to get all the air bubbles out. Once the air bubbles come to the top, you can poke them with a knife. Now bake this for an hour at 350. Take it out of the oven and let it cool 2 to 3 hours before you remove the spring form. Chill 3 to 4 hours in the refrigerator before serving. Let's try it. That's good. Needs to be chilled a little more. Enjoy.